Hello everyone, this is Professor Hill. This is a short video for our class, Introduction to Ethics, Philosophy 2306 here at St. Philip's College. Today is, oh my gosh, Friday, September the 7th, 2018. This is the online fall 2018 version of the course. And today I'm going to make two videos, okay? I'm going to make one that I promised about chapter 1, but I'm going to do that next. This one I wanted to just make a short video about a single question that came up yesterday, which is about who is the decision maker in our case study about Jenni Lake. I had a couple of different students that said to me, you know, I would like to kick this around, but I wasn't ready to post my big long, essay to the discussion, which you have to do first before you can get in there and read other people's and start to discuss it. And I said, okay, look, let's just create a separate, informal little discussion area where we can talk about this, not graded, not required. And so I want to post this video there and talk a little bit about it because it's an interesting question. Most people, I think, when they read through the case, assume that Jenni Lake is the decision maker and that she's getting advice from her boyfriend, from her parents, from the doctors, trying to make up what is an extraordinarily difficult decision. But here's the hook. Jenni's 17. She's not 18. She's not an adult who gets to make medical decisions for herself. Her parents make the decision for all of their minor children. And again, that means under 18. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, well, now hold on a minute. She's 17. She's almost 18. She's pregnant. Doesn't that mean it's her decision? The answer is no. Now, what she could do, well, let's run through this. Because what happened was, in Jenni's case, she decides, look, I've thought about this. I want to stop my treatment. Her parents, in particular her parents are divorced. Dad's in the picture because she's sick, but it's really, she had lived with her mom, and her mom's mostly the one making the decisions here. Her mom says to her, Jenni, I respect your decision, but what if she hadn't? What if she said, no, Jenni, you're going to continue your treatment? Now, at that point, she turns to the doctors, and the doctors listen to the mom, not to Jenni. Now, let's say Jenni gets really upset about this. What she could do is try to petition a court to become emancipated, to make her own decisions, in particular, just for this one thing. Maybe not in general, but get control for medical decision making. And a judge would, hear her case. He'd listen, he'd take testimony from her, again, from the mom, the family, the boyfriend, everybody, and try and weigh and balance a number of different factors. Like in this case, is she really mature enough to make her own decision? And for example, the pregnancy would be one factor among several that the judge was trying to weigh and balance. And the judge might say, yeah, okay, ding, you're emancipated, you can make the decision. Or he might say, no, I disagree, your mom's still in charge. We're going to see this very issue about who is the decision maker. That comes back again later with one of our case studies at the end of the course. But for now, it's an important thing. I mentioned in my previous video that I had a student that came into the office, we were talking, and he was saying, I really want to respect her decision. And I agree. I think it was difficult. I think that she made a tough choice, and I want to respect that. Her mom did, although from Jenni's point of view, it was, I made the decision, my mom agrees. From the mom's point of view, it was, I'm listening to Jenni and taking her, opinion into consideration as I make my decision as her mother, because she's only 17. The fact that they were on the same page meant it wasn't a big issue. But again, who makes the decision? As we get into these case studies, starting with Jenni Lake, but especially the other ones, we're going to be looking at again, real life case studies. These things all actually happened. But I also want you to think about what you would have done. If you're in those shoes, if it's your decision to make, What would you have decided and why? That's a different thing than also making a judgment about someone else's decision. If you're saying, look, I agree with their decision, and here's why, that's a little different than this is my decision, and here's why. And I want us to be doing both as we go through and wrestle with these difficult ethical issues. So that's a short one for today about that subject. I'm going to post this at the informal discussion. Again, not required to go to it, but if you want, we're going to be talking about it there. Let me put it that way, I'll also make a separate video about the next part of chapter 1. We got to get into the other elements of ethics. I started yesterday with the preeminence of reason. Today I got to get to universal perspective. I'll do that in a separate video. Take care. Look forward to your comments. Bye.